Hi, chat. How's it going? Don't mind me. I'm just not. I'm not put together today. You can you can tell I'm not even using the right model. Let me turn the filter back on. God, I love these ears. I love these ears. All right, let's fix this. I'm like, I can't use that model because it will make everybody be like, your normal model is not good enough. It's gonna really show its style. It's not that it's not good enough. Let me be honest and let me make that clear. But like the style is obviously like very, very different. And a lot of people might take that to suggest one thing or another. I like this model. I like this style. But obviously like it's not as fully rendered, and there are certain advantages to having such a rendered model. Yo, Rory, you want to react to something? Sure. What do you got, Engen? I would consider it for this stream. Blizzard interior design. All right, I might take a look at this in a little bit. But let me get into it and figure out what I want to do first. Okay, I pulled a muscle. Jesus Christ. Someone was reading the Final Fantasy housing forums and discords. Did they add housing in WoW just now? Is that what this is about? Because, like, I do remember reading that, like, we're adding housing, and it's not a problem. Everyone can have housing. Everyone can have it forever. And housing exists and persists. And housing is infinite, and housing exists. Houses are your friend. Houses care about you. Houses know how kind and compassionate you are. You would think the Final Fantasy, the 14 community has like PTSD about housing. House PTSD. And to be honest, they probably do. Absolutely. House PTSD. That's the stream for today. Housing PTSD. I want the shack with 12 rooms. Wait, like, WoW system will allow you to have 12 rooms in a house and not like an FC house? You PTSD when you get stuck in Kai's basement? We go check out Kai's basement. I haven't been over there in a while. Or you can have a mansion with one small room. Oh, I love that. I think 14. I think in the developers, in their defense, I think they Jesus, Saris, did they not say that they're considering decoupling house size external from internal, so you could have a do whatever? By this expansion, does that mean Dawn Trail, or are they gonna wait? Because if they could line that up for WoW, then that would be, to beat WoW to the punch, that'd be amazing. But like, honestly, I don't care. Like, I care a lot about 14 housing, but like, obviously I have a couple differences in opinion with people because I like neighborhoods, and I'm also coming from a biased, spoiled 1%er who owns a house in 14. They said this one, but shrug. Yeah, shrug indeed. Oh no, I'm gonna be housekeeping in 2 games when that happens. No, you're not, because WoW won't make you, as far as I've heard, WoW won't force you to nice suit, Zaris. won't force you to be fake and gay. That's just me. No, for WoW won't force you to keep your sub up, I think is the thing. You'll get to keep your house, but you won't have to keep paying your sub for it, which is amazing. Um, I will read this article later though, either on stream or off, because I need to know what I'm talking about. Need to make sure I'm up to date on such a subject. Because I would expect if they're doing something like that, they don't have the neighborhood aspect of 14, but like maybe the neighborhood aspect just sucks. In any case, let me catch up, and then I'll get back to the current topic at hand. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Don't pin things. Thanks, Twitch. I just wanted to scroll up in my chat. Hi. Welcome to stream. It's March 12th. It's a Wednesday, I think. Yeah, they are. Very 2025. No. It is a weird stream time. Trying another daytime stream. I'm 45 minutes late to the punch because my ideal goal for daytime streams is like noon to 3. But Faisy and I got up an hour late today, and then we proceeded to talk about fizzy things for an hour and a half, and then I didn't get a chance to talk. And so I'm like, well, we should stream if we're going to stream today. And then we proceeded to talk about the concept of that instead of streaming for 30 minutes. But now it is March. And I'm not going to think about things. Hello, Zara. Congrats on first and second. Hi, Coda. Hi, Richter. Hi, Shion. Hi, Zaris. Hi, Varsity. Hi, Angun. Hi, Ark. Hi, Solo. I can't keep track of who I've said hello to and who I haven't. All right. Well, that's the gist. How do you feel about kidney stones? I don't like kidney stones. I've never had one. Hopefully I continue to never have one. I don't know how that works. My like kidneys and like my biology is very weird. I'll just say that much. I don't know if I'm capable of having kidney stones. Please do not surprise me. Universe, I've dealt with enough this year. Don't fucking throw kidney stones in the mix. I'll fucking do it. But they sound terrible, and I hope you don't have kidney stones, Saris. That would be unfortunate. Are you sure? Am I sure about... You can blame Saris if you get them. Thank you. Let's see. That was about... What was I saying? Are you sure? What was are you sure about? Okay, I give up. Just remind me. What were you replying to? Oh. Are you sure it's March? The answer to that is no. Because time has lost all meaning to me. Hey, yo, cheap viewers? I don't want cheap viewers. I want viewers that have a lot of money. Thank you very much, because I need them to give me money. Because I'm never going to get a job again. I'm just going to live in a box under the river. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish my light novel and then commit game over in Minecraft. That was my plan like 2 or 3 years ago. And now we're back. Hello, friends and friends. How do you do this fine day of doing? I do well-ish. I don't know. How are you? How are you, Frostby? Hello. Hope you're doing well. I should set up Saribot, but I'm lazy and I don't really care, to be honest. Why do you get nice bots? Wait, what does that mean, Varsity? Feels weird being home right now, not anticipating a night shift. Wait, where's the sound effect? Well, whatever. I'm sorry, Varsity. I really, really wish you didn't have a day off. That sounds terrible. Congratulations, Varsity, on fucking. How much can I say? Me and Varsity have been getting bots that actively insult the streamer about their viewer count. Hey, yo. This chat's dead. Go buy views. Okay. I mean, I already know I suck. I don't need bots to tell me that, too. Actually, I can look at my... I've got like streams open on my laptop next to me. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm doing actually okay. I'm doing okay. Hey, I see you have a dead ass chat. Want some views? It's close to what they say. Oh, it's cringe. Bots trying to take my job of giving the streamers a hard time. Yeah. But yeah. Feeling alive in my lane, hydrated and moisturized. Holy shit, Frost. It's like, it's not even 1 p.m. yet. It's not even afternoon. And you're already, okay, I guess it's technically afternoon because noon starts at noon. You're already out there slaying. Continue to slay. Queen, king, or monarch of non-specific nature. So what do we do today, chat? We are in Kugane. Fizzy is dead. And the world is our oyster. We are free to roam the 7 seas of Eorzea, or whatever the fuck this planet's called. Did you do the Little Ladies event? I love how 2 of you said that at the same time. Maybe I should do that. I was thinking about doing it with Fizzy. Could do a frontline. I won't do a frontline because I'll get like fucking angry and lose my mind. Fishing stream on the sea. My fisher's already level 100 though. Why would I ever fish again? Let me move this web page so I will remember to come back to it later. I need to reconfigure my OBS. Don't make me craft. I don't want to craft. All right. How do you like my gear? Look at the condition of all my gear. Nice durability, thank you. We've got 2%, 3%, 6%, and 1%. 67 for some reason. I don't understand that. Maybe I threw something away. Request repair. Wait, something is not working audio-wise. Is it just... Jesus. I love that emote. The photograph emote is so good. Request meld, no. Oh, you have to be in a party, I think, to request repair. Audio problems in this stream? Nah. Thank you, Zeris. Alright. Hey, can you test something? Can you target me from where you're standing? Where are you? Pan your camera behind and upward. Oh. Jesus. Yes. But I can't hit you with anything. You're out of range. Neat. Do joy? Okay. Hangin'. That really is the look up emote. Alright, where's my sound thingy? Yeah, it's set on my monitor. That's why things aren't working properly. Ow. Okay, I think we're good. Ow. I don't remember how... Okay, video game works. Now I'm not sure where to put my camera. Wait, did Tayaki go that time, Zara, or did it fail? Let me reconnect hits. I'm just gonna refund all the throws. Ow. When should I do it? Oh, it did. Oh, yeah, it did. Another one. I mean, cheer, but check your DMs. I noticed something. Ooh. Jesus. Also, ow. My bad. Nice, nice, Saris. Nice. Okay. Back in the soup. It's cold. Alright, audio's fixed. Gears repaired. Where were we? Casters? No, crafters. So like I did think about leveling some crafters before the next expansion, and I'm still thinking about it. But I don't have the energy for it right now. Like, if I spend all my thought before next expansion, is that what I said? That is what I said, isn't it? That I could do, but will I? No. Wait, Fisher is not 100? Okay, we can do that. We could do an ocean fishing here and there. Scammed. When's the next ocean fishing extravaganza? I kind of just want to sit here and talk for a little bit, though. Don't make me fish. But, like, maybe in a bit. Maybe in a minute. I do have to use the bathroom soon. In 4 minutes? In 4 minutes. My inventory has room. I don't have bait, though. I could buy that on the boat. We technically have 19 minutes. Just peer the side of the boat. Jesus. Yeah, this is inventory space. Look at all this useful stuff. Who knows when you're gonna need red pants? Does anyone else want to go ocean fishing? Okay. I'll put up a party finder. I don't remember what the password is. I could be persuaded. There's your persuasion. Boat's this way, right? I think we're waiting on varsity. But if anybody else wants to join... Wait, can it be a cross-world party? I didn't think about that. I guess we'll find out. Don't think so. Okay. Let me re-invite everybody. If anybody else wants to join, let me know. And I'll figure that out. Otherwise, I'll just send it when I get here. And everybody's back in the party. And Varkenway. Alright, everybody's here. Sorry. Wow. Wait. Do I need to be on Fisher? I didn't think about that. Where's my fishy thing? Do I have gear? Oh no. Hold on a second. Oh no. What's a fishing rod called? Rod? Where's my rod? Block 1. Inventory. Switch for the free room. No, don't perceive me. Okay. Which one? Which one, chat? Ruby or... Billy, do you want to come? Oh. Okay, Ingen said something. No one goes Ruby? Holy shit. What does that mean? What did he mean by this, chat? Well, we made it. Maybe. Right? This is how that works, right? How's it going, Blue? Ruby was added much after the initial launch, and it's a bit more difficult to get points on. Okay. I love how I made the title Housing PTSD now and we're doing fishing. This is just a proper Ruri stream. Haven't ocean fished in forever. Do we get Moogle tomes from this? I have no idea. Jesus Christ, that fucking outfit. We do. Perfect. Chat, like, I'm out here like suffering because like I can't multitask. So I only have 75 Mog tomes. But like at like 10 o'clock at night when there's not really much you can really do otherwise, and you're gonna go to bed in a couple hours, but you want to just kind of wind down, Heaven on High would be good. That's a good idea. Me and Fizzy will be like, I don't know, like role playing or talking or doing something. But like I'll notice that like she's like looking around a lot and stuff like that, and I'll realize that she'll be like running gates or something. Shut up, Shion. What kind of role playing? The say so kind. And I'm like, fuck you. You mean I could have been doing gates here between posts? Like multitasking while hanging out with my girlfriend? Like, is that like the equivalent of like looking at your phone while you're fucking talking? I don't know. We had a really good raid night Monday night, but like I shouldn't like put her on blast like that, but like I don't know how to respond to things like that. And something similar happened on Monday during raid. But like otherwise raid was really good, so I was like looking forward to having a good evening after it instead of recovering. And she's like, "What gives? Why'd you put me on blast?" And I'm like, "Huh?" Usually it's the other way around. Usually I'm like, she's like, "All right, well, that was something," and I'm like, It's kind of why I've stopped streaming raid. Because until I can like fix it, I don't really want to stream it. All right, give me some bait. Purchase items. I don't know what I need. Oh God, my thing. Bait. Cast. I redid my hotbar, so I've got the play guide now, but not what I need. Cast. Hook. Mooch. Don't think I need sprint. I don't need chocobo, that's for sure. Chat, remember when she was gonna fix the audio issue of the game? I did. I did fix it, yeah. Patience. Precision hook set. Identical cast. Surface slap. Triple hook. Fish eyes! Oh my god. That's an interesting... Where do I want to put everything? Bait. Bait should be up here. Quit. Yes, quit. It's definitely a button I need. I need that on my mouse. Die! Okay. That's a little extreme. Holy. I hope I hit the right button for that. Snagging. Release can go over here. Alright. I think I've got that set up now. I don't remember what anything does, but I only need 2 buttons for fishing, right? Another stream on in the background, and I swear I was hearing the... Wait, they have a theme? Jesus. I kind of don't like streaming in the middle of the day, if I'm gonna be honest, chat. Because, like, there's all these noises from outside of, like, the neighbors doing shit, and it's kind of really distracting. You don't hear any of that? Okay, that's good. Didn't realize Blue had freckles, yeah. You know, I do wonder, because, like, I don't get to see, like, Blue and the Beth Lunas and so on and so forth around as much. Especially now without Kai streams. So I'm like, did they change? Freckles are OP. Freckles are poggers. I am a freckle enjoyer, chat. Please perceive... Oh, fuck me. I missed the button because I didn't have 14 targeted. Please perceive my freckles. Thank you very much. What? But yeah, how are y'all doing, chat? Streamer wishes to not be perceived except for freckles. Exactly. Don't perceive me except for freckles. Wait, what is HSR, Shion? Thought that was meteorite dust from installing boosters. It's from inspecting boosters. They're already installed. You know, I really want to build a hobby aircraft. Holy. Like the remote control ones? No. No, I want to build... Sorry, I should have clarified properly. I want to build an experimental aircraft. Like, I'd love to buy a kit plane from, like, Vans or, like, Ruritan or something. I posted some pictures back when I went to AX that one time of flying in my friend's, like, Ruritan Easy or something like that. I forget what it's called. It's a push prop canard design plane. It's really cool. It's really swinging. It's a really neat little plane. It was like, I got to like fly it a little bit. It handles like a jet. It's amazing. Gotta show the Wright brothers what a real plane is. I want to build a spaceship. Like, that's the real thing. Like, I want to leave this planet, but that's kind of hard to do. Hi, Slimy. Like, I don't... Jesus. We had intuition as we changed. I don't understand fishing. This is how it works. I get lucky when the luck's no longer useful. Like, make relationship history. I'm having a shake because I'm trying to take better care of myself because I've had like so much acid reflux for the last 2 weeks that I've had like a non-stop headache because it gets into my brain and starts eating away at it. It's kind of not fun. And my throat always feels like it's on fire. Fizzy's like, go to a doctor. And I'm like, I can't just go to a doctor. Like, I'm an alien. They're not going to know what to do with me. Plus, I've kind of tried for like 15 years. Oh, plump. Wait. Rag. Bearing spectral. I don't know what I'm doing. I should read another guide and refresh myself on like all the fishing things. In any case though, like I talked to Kai the other day and got some advice on eating because like Kai was in Varsity's chat yesterday and talked a little bit about making sandwiches. So I followed up and was like, Hey, you got any, like, good ideas? Because, like, I could use some, like, quick and easy meals. So I bought some stuff. Now I have, like, a tray. Like, one of the little shelves in my, it feels weird to talk about people like that. I shouldn't have said that. But, um, I have one of these shelves in my fridge. That you use for vegetables probably, and I just put all my sandwich stuff in there. So I just pull the whole shelf out and set it on my desk, and then I just make the sandwich and then put it back in there, so I don't have to take everything out individually. And and yeah, I can have a nice, like, proper sandwich like I'd get from a shop instead of just like the normal crappy ones I would make that don't fill me up at all. But yeah, like, I do like sandwiches a whole lot, but I think the bread helps my acid reflux more than any of the meds I've tried to have. Because I've been on a bunch of stuff here and on and off, and I've heard about other people's stories of trying to, like, deal with acid reflux and, like, the ordeal of trying to get insurance to cover surgery for it or something. Like, I don't even want surgery, but there's not another option that'll really work. So, like, I kind of am almost ready to give up and consider it, but I don't really want to. So, really, the biggest thing I do to try to keep it under control is try to get enough sleep, wake up consistently, and go to bed on a consistent time so that my stomach's clock is on the same clock as my body, and then eat smaller meals throughout the day. It's hard to do, though, because, like, my job kept me from being able to eat on time. It was just such a busy job that, like, I couldn't eat. And, Rag, right? Yeah, Rag. Thank you. So, like, with that and Raid, like, oh, don't get me started on fucking Raid. Like, you all know, chat, how much I complain. I'm trying to not do that, but, like, it was really hard to work a normal 8 times 5, and then, like, come home and, like, raid for 4 hours, and then, like, deal with food and stuff like that. Hi, Slimy. So, I don't know. Mandatory worry time is important. A massive boulder begins to writhe on the seafloor. What does that mean? What did they mean by this, chat? Why am I riding under the seat? Hey, yo, you got the massive boulder? Congratulations. How's it going, Iggy? Hello, Iggy. Sorry, I forgot to say hello. I'm still waking up. You can probably tell by how my voice sounds that, like, I'm not all here. What if you would have had to switch to rat tails to have a chance at the big fish? Well, I appreciate the advice for next time. Assuming the next time I actually fish, I remember that. That's kind of my problem with video games in general. Like, it's like, hey, you want to do these things? Like, you need all this nuanced information. I'm like, I'm not going to remember that. You got that nice waking up timbre in your voice. Oh, no. Oh, no. Holy fuck, we leveled up just like that. Have not touched Fisher since Dawn Trail dropped. Yeah, we're using Maximilian's tail. Can I run to the bathroom between shipping? Between oceans here or whatever really quick? No? Alright, I'll just hold it. Is this guy non-putting on the fucking boat? Are you like trying to pick up that Romami? Oh my god, my character's just sitting on the side next to Lawfell having a snack. That's cute. Blue died. Well, it's okay, we can decant another blue. Like you were gonna do for you? Hey, you know, I thought you were dead, Varsity. I figured you'd want to live again. Keep the memory alive. It's always Krill, isn't it? You're still alive? How alive are you? Like, are you really alive? Can you prove you're alive? Maybe we should just get another one ready, you know, just in case. So there's not, like, any downtime. What's that noise? I could have sworn I just heard, like, an intercom. But I don't have an intercom. I hope the boat is finished soon, because I really have to use the bathroom. Let me make sure my roommate's not on the front porch, like, didn't lock themselves out. It'd be very funny. Okay, they did not. This is the last. Thank you, Zaraz. I'm just gonna, like, run away when we're off the boat. Current varsity seems defective. Yes, we need to start over. Oh, bro. Free your varsity. I should have pressed 4 there, I think. Hurry, boat. I'm dying here. Just do a patch? What does that mean? Oh, we gotta patch our varsity up? Get in the box, varsity. We're gonna patch you up. For Dawn Trail, you can pretty much fish in any Dawn Trail zone. For the same experience as the boat? Big Fish doesn't want you to know. That's amazing! I could just fish all day and then be level 100 just like that. To be fair, a friend was telling me it doesn't take all that much time to level your crafters. She was like, hey, you just do this, this, and this, and you know your crafters level in like 12 hours. Like, you'll be set, even from where you're at. I'm like, is this true? Is that really possible? It's the reason my alts are fishers. Oh my god. That's not a bad idea. Then I could make money, like the money makers, and then I could make my gear for the next patch. That also seems like a lot of work. 4. Get that bread. Oh no. Fragile son. Have a friend make Grand Company crafting items for you to hand in and leave quests. To be fair, I did level Weaver from 90 to 100 by doing that. They just made me a bunch of stuff and handed it to me and were like, here, turn these in. And I was like, what is this? And they're like, no, just go here and do this. I'm like, what does that mean? I'm like, they're like, just do this. Just do this. Stop asking questions and do this. And I'm like, oh, okay. Holy crap. Is this gonna be Rag? So I did that, and I got to level 100 on Weaver. I'm like, yay, now I can meld my own goddamn materia. Did they have to hand the turrets one at a time? No. Oh, wait. Okay, maybe they did. So I remember there were multiple trades involved. Smooth Jaguar. Wait, I can just hit the release button, right? Where the fuck is release? Oh, it's on the mouse. What if I don't want to use my mouse? Need to stop using Krista. Oh, right. Yeah, that sounds like a pain. I like automatic billing. I can just set and forget it and have 3 characters constantly subscribed that I don't play on. I need to drop one of the Ruries and go down to only 2 subs, maybe just 1. It won't let me release. Release is not lit. Oh, okay, that time it lit up. Look at my poor inventory now, chat. You've done this to me. You lose your bait. GG, loser. More smooth jags. Hey, yo, nighttime? Pretty. Why is there a pole here? You can't see it, chat, but I put my model over the R's. Or their undies, basically. We survived. We made it. We made it to the end. Hey, yo, 8 Mog Tomes. Let's go. Not bad. Oh, nice, nice. I get to be in the front now. You got 10. Holy crap. Congrats. Yeah, my score is probably really bad because I had no idea what I was doing the whole time. Sorry, boat. I let you down. But thank you for bringing me along. I appreciate that. Hey, yo, purple scripts. I don't know what that is, but sweet. Alright, I'm gonna be right back, and then we'll figure out what to do. So enjoy the ambience. I'm gonna run ads, you won't miss anything. But I gotta use the bathroom, so back in 5. Which scene are we going to? Is it 14? 14 FOI, 14.2, 14.3, 14.4, Dawn Trail, Zoom Hacks, IRL Collab, VNet, GoPro 14, MS Paint 14. There are so many 14 views. That is not the right one. Regular mode. The voices are back. Hello, Shion. Hello, chat. Sorry, that was probably more than a minute. Help me threaten varsity with a pickaxe. I don't have a mining axe. Do I? Do I have one handy? Whoa, holy shit, that's a shiny axe. Is that a resplendent tool? I feel like there's a joke to be made here somewhere. Axe. Let me axe you. Let me hit you with my axe. Okay, don't take that the wrong way. The Rainmaker. Yeah, I don't have an axe. Well, I have like this kind of axe. Nice tools. Nice tools. Nice tools. Nice tools. Also, don't take that the wrong way, Fizzy. Nice puns. Okay, that might need to be taken the wrong way. You have a gun? Jesus, Varsity. This is why on Discord earlier I was like, this is why you got shot, because you just whip out your weapon in public. People are gonna get the wrong idea. It doesn't matter if you're a hero. You pull out a gun, they're gonna be like, oh, he's got a gun, and they're gonna shoot you, and then we're gonna have to decant a new varsity. That's how that works. I don't make the rules. Also, I do need to take my meds. If you're interested, Air Force One just came up. It probably already is gone, right? Did I miss Air Force One? Just came up. Okay, I'm fucking going. Sorry. Free Mogtone. Hello. Please take me to your leader. The only gates you can miss are Slice and Wind. Oh. Alright, let's see it. Let's see. Can I get a perfect score? I have a big list for streams like today now. So like if I run out of things to do, I'm like, alright, we're gonna consult the list. Even a freshly minted worry can be able to figure out what to do on stream now. We can refine any macro data stream into micro successes. Did you do your weekly Mogtones? No, I did not. Almost missed that one. Nice ceiling fan. Hey yo, is that Omar? like I missed 3. Oh. No! What the fuck? Did I just not see it in time? Or was it behind the other one? I got scammed. Okay, I really got scammed. This is the worst I've ever done. I think even the first time I did this, I didn't do that badly. Rory does have trouble seeing color yellow. We know the end is nigh when Rory is so bored she plays Fortnite. That'll never happen. There's no way I would ever be bored enough to play Fortnite. I'll admit, since they added Miku, I've been a little curious, but like, I'm not that curious. Jesus. That was close. I just dunked Elmer into the abyss where he belonged. Wait. Holy crap. I need this, like, dramatic, melancholy music to not be playing. Like, I love it. I love the music. I love the emotions of Amarot and all that, but like, my roommate's moving out today, and next month I have to move out, and I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm stressed all the time because I don't have enough time, and I don't like long distance relationships, and I have so much going wrong in my life. But I also have to keep it up because I need stream, I need friends, I need things to work. But like, I don't know. It's rough. I also need to play Nier Replicant. No one will ever spot me? Jesus, Saris. Wait, are you visible to stream? No, you're just outside of it. Hope things work out. Thank you. I appreciate it. So like, I have a big list of things to do on stream. Granted, usually I'm too lazy to do them, but let me figure out where I put the list. Like, if I get really lucky, I'll find another job before I have to move, and then I can just continue. Did the taiyaki not work? Ow, that's not a taiyaki. Oh, okay, that's a big hat. There it is. Nope, that's a dinosaur nugget. Ow. Nope, that's another one. No. Ow. Ow. Alright, you know what? No, taiyaki is not working. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Taiyaki got sold out. No. Sorry. Sorry, Onibarashi. And sorry, Zara. I will refund it. Or if the mods want to refund the throws, I'm gonna fix the thing. The tab is too damn high. The tab, mine are cheaper than yours, Varsity. Ow. Okay, I think I fixed it. Let me refund. This is such a good a range of the whatever it's called from near. I love it. Ow. I'm just gonna refund like the last 2 months worth of throws, okay? Are you ready for this, chat? Are you ready? I'm gonna put my safety glasses on here. Bam. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Ah! Pain. Enjoy your refunds, chat. Oni, you probably can't understand me, but I did see your scab discount over the weekend, and I was very tempted. I was like, hey, 5,000 yen for a really nice scab? Like, I was very, very tempted. Like, um, Oni's done a couple of re-arts, as you all have probably seen on Discord and Twitter. Um, and I really want to do more scab, but I lost my job, so I have to save money for a little while. I have to hold out until I get a new job or like baito or whatever. That reminds me, I should. One of the things I've been thinking about setting up is a translator I could turn on for stream. Because I have been on some like JP mutuals, like Twitter friends and so on, where I'll pop into their streams and they'll have like a two-way translation for chat and for the streamer, which is really handy. I think he uses like DeepL API, but like I'm confident I could set something up, but I've been like exploring my options because I want it to integrate really well. I don't want it to become like way too cluttered. So it's kind of a big project, but it's like it's something that's on the list because I think it would be a lot of fun to be able to talk and not have to be constantly studied because I forget um, a lot of my language skills. But yeah, like what do we have on the list? Work on portable OBS configurations for portability so I can copy OBS and keep it in sync with my laptop setup because right now my laptop setup is really out of date. And for car work streams. So when I started streaming, I talked about wanting to work in the garage, and that sounds kind of boring and like it would just attract a bunch of car people. But like, I figure it could be like this kind of stream where I'm talking to chat largely and getting something productive done at the same time. So I could get more stream time basically and get things done that I need to get done. The only problem with that one is it's hard to keep my VTuber tracking in frame and stuff because like I'm obviously like sticking my head into the car hood and whatnot. And I also like have to worry about like how much of myself I want to show. Like I'm not opposed to showing myself on stream, but like I don't want to look bad. And being in like really like if I have to go under the car, I'm gonna look awful. So like I don't want that. Um, but even if I don't do a car work stream, I could do a Ruri scooter repair stream. That would be a lot easier. I could do another keyboard build because I have the GMMK2 and I want to replace the keycaps on it, so we could just talk and do keyboard stuff. Could even do that today maybe, but it'd be a little tight. I don't want to set it up right now, but I could. I could switch over to it probably easily enough. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll just fucking do that. I'll just throw some stuff off my desk and like go to town here. Could build the new PC. That's something I've been planning for a while now, but I want to get set up for it. I want to continue working on an OBS sort of, or like a stream relay server. I want to set up my own service that I can run on a cloud server to relay streams, because if I end up having to do a bunch of mobile streams over the course of the next couple months, if I'm roaming the planet because of my joblessness or something, like I want a relay server that'll keep my connection stable for me. So if I'm connecting over a mobile connection and it drops, it won't just drop the stream completely. It will go to a like emergency BRB, streamer has disconnected screen, and it'll let me set up like a 15-minute timeout or something. Just don't become a train hobo. Yeah, I'm gonna become an Outback hobo. Subaru Outback 2006. Plenty of room for sleeping, free heating and air conditioning as long as you have gasoline. I could do inventory cleanup and side quests and crafting and other to-dos in 14, but that's a work. That's work. Space train? Yeah, space train. You know what I could finally do? I could do the Amtrak auto train from DC to Orlando. Now I have a reason. I could drive across the country, visit my parents, and then get on the fucking train. The auto train. Oh. Oh, this is a good idea. Oh, this is a good idea. I could fucking... Oh. I don't know how much it costs. I don't know how much money I have, but like... I've wanted to take the auto train in the US my whole fucking life. Because, like... I think they go from DC to Orlando. The idea is... You want to go to Orlando... You want to go to Florida. The snowbirds want to escape the winter, go down to Florida, and have a nice warm whatever break. And you you want your car there because it's America. America doesn't have public transport very worth a damn. So you take your car with you. So they have an auto train on Amtrak, the only place where they have it in the US. Because it's like, why drive all this way down 995 and have to get a hotel and everything when you could do the train for the same cost and take your car with you both? It's like win-win. Like, it sounds amazing, and that's because it is. Probably, in theory. I can't imagine going coach, but like maybe I'll do it. Honestly, I'm surprised it's not a lot more common. I would imagine it's because of lobbying from the auto and airline industries in the United States. Because, like, trains are so bad in the United States. They're awful. And they have no reason to be. Like, I live in Portland, Oregon. There is a train system here. So I could walk like 5-10 minutes from my house to the station, go into downtown Portland, and it's a little slower than driving during off hours, but during rush hour, it's like twice as fast as driving. So if I know where I need to go and it's convenient, I'll do that. But I haven't, because I've only lived here again for 9 months. And I don't like when I do drive down there, it's usually off hours as a result. But like the only other places in the US where I can think of having useful public transit, really, like maybe there's some decent bus system in LA or San Francisco. Like I know San Francisco has the BART, but like all I hear about is the hell of traffic. And when I was in San Francisco, I never saw any public transit, so I don't think it's like quite dense enough to be useful, quite around, quite built out, unless you're like in a specific lucky use case. LA has trains and buses. Traffic is still terrible. Yeah. Seattle has a monorail. It's just more of a joke. They have buses. They're also a pain. I hate the bus. I've taken the bus from Seattle to the airport. Awful. Um, then New York has a good train system. It smells. I hate it. And then there's DC. DC has the best in the United States. Okay, I forgot to mention Chicago, but I haven't been on that one yet. Oh, Boston has trains? I've been to Boston for work, but our work was cheap and had stuff out in the suburbs of Boston, and the trains didn't reach out there if they existed. Yeah, this country works really well. In any case, food for thought. Back to stream stuff though. I could bring back Control. That is on the list. I want to finish playing Control someday. I don't think I'll start over from the beginning, which will suck, but like I'm sure I can remember the important bits or catch up to speed somehow. I want to do more racing games. We'll try it. I need therapy, but we'll try it. Near Replicant, of course. And then I have a big game list somewhere. So, like, you know, that's the usual stuff you would expect from a stream. Yeah, bumper cars. I just like to do stuff with no stakes. That's basically it. Like, when something gets really hard or competitive, I'm like, this is not why I play video games. I know other people... Okay, I was going to say something really toxic. But, like, that's what's for me. I put car build. I don't know what this means. I guess I talked about the garage stream already, and that's kind of that. Rebuild the Miata. Not rebuild, but like finish fixing it and then like improve some things on it. Then from there, it's all experimental. Okay, actually there's 7.1, there's Little Ladies Day, there's stuff like that. But you know, Pissy's the one who suggested these daytime streams because they're supposed to be like work and they're supposed to be productive while still being able to stream. But she's out here playing video games, not working on her dev stuff. Like, I'm not gonna judge, but like I'm also judging a lot. Like, she deserves a break, but like SMH my head. Anyway. I've thought about getting into radio astronomy. And I've thought about streaming that. There's some irony in like using wireless communications while trying to do radio astronomy. But like, I don't have a lot of equipment right now anyway. And obviously I don't have the money for that. But like,
Newman is just
can do some stuff.
Tier 1. Hi, Rory, Henny Heart.
Hi, Numi. Thank you so much for the 19 months. How are you doing, Numi? Hope you're gay. You're gay? Hope your day is going well. I hope your gay is going well, too. I don't know if that's a thing for you or not. If it is, fuck yeah. If not, also fuck yeah. Yeah, I hope your day's going wonderfully. Henya has some cute emotes. Let's see, flight simulation streams. So like, I think I've streamed Flight Simulator all of one time. And I'm judging by the lack of any responses that like you guys are just down with whatever or down for whatever, but like flight sim streams are boring unless you're like really funny or really good at it, and I'm neither. Thank you for the hydrate, Sarah. But flight sim. Um I wanna like we talked about building a plane earlier. There is absolutely a novelty that can wear off. Um but like oh no. Um I want to get back to flight training someday. I want to get my pilot's license. I don't think that'll ever be possible though. I'm not going to put it over other things in life, and obviously I'm really busy, and that's a really big time commitment. And like it's a huge money sink. So like I just can't imagine that in my lifetime I'll ever have the time and money both again to try it. And it's a little sad, but like I also don't care enough to like worry about it anymore. I've given it enough grief that like it's just not worth any more of my grief. Um it was really cool to be able to fly planes. I feel really lucky and privileged for the opportunity to fly planes. Um I even have like a little video that I managed to capture some video of when I was doing it because I wanted to record what I was doing so I could go back and review what I did and get more out of it so that I could go through it in my head and think about, okay, this is what I need to do. This is what I did poorly. This is what I can improve on. Um, so like I have those to remember it by, but obviously like it's expensive. um, if I can figure out how to start a company and like work for myself and kind of just roam, maybe I can get back to it. But I think that's the only way. Um, but I could do that through Flight Simulator, and I might be able to make it interesting. The only problem with that is the FAA gets really annoyed with people when they try to present something as flight instruction. Like if you are putting instructional material out there on YouTube or whatever, you need disclaimers. You need to make it very clear that this is not flight instruction. It is not intended to be flight instruction, and it removes important context that is important. I don't know. I don't think it'd be as big of a deal if I don't pair it with any real flying footage, but I don't know that for sure. And I don't want to risk my license, student or otherwise. Hi, Warcraft. But I think I could do it. And I think it might be interesting to nerds like me. Because I can go through it and talk about, like, in a serious sort of simulation sort of way. Kind of like how Fizzy does dev streams. I've thought about doing dev streams, but sorry. Nobody wants to see me learn something. Especially because, like, my brain doesn't work in a roundabout way. God, my throat is done. After that, it's just sort of like OBS stuff and stream stuff, like real productive stuff. Like I could stream me fixing my OBS and setting up other stuff for stream if you all would be interested in any of that. Like I figured days where I'm just like talking to chat like this, it's just kind of like if people are in the mood to chat. But I'm kind of down for whatever, and I think those streams can kind of be whatever so long as I can do something and still keep up the conversation, if that makes sense. God, this spot has really terrible lighting. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well as well, Warcraft. I don't know. All I can think about right now is like problems. So like I'm trying to think about like fun stuff, but like it's hard to do when there's nothing but problems to think about. I don't know. Does that make any sense? Maybe not. Is anyone watching any good anime? I know there's like a couple things. Wait, what? Racing chocobos. Imagine having time for anime? Yeah. I feel like nobody has any time for anything given the way the world is right now. And Google had the audacity like a month ago to be like, if our employees want our AI to reach AGI, then they need to be putting in 60 hours a week. It's possible if we hit 60 hours a week. It's like, what kind of dystopian hellscape do you think your employees care about 60-hour work weeks in? Like, even the fucking, like, crazy ones aren't gonna want to do 60 hours a week for free. I don't want to work for another fucking big tech corporation. I've started putting out job applications. So, like, I'm hoping that my resume is good, but, like, I don't have a degree. So, like, I feel like anybody's gonna see that and be like, well, they have a lot of experience, but without, like, specifics and a degree, like, they're not gonna look as good as, like, someone who's just, like, burnt out of the gate, like, ready to, like, light things on fire. Like, super, super motivated workaholics. But I'm just not built to be employee 9000 and super passionate about banking infrastructure or some shit. But being real with your employer doesn't pay your bills or theirs or generate big bonuses. So, like, it doesn't jive well. Alright. There are a bunch of interesting anime, though, right now. You know what I'll do? I'll fucking react to the Ingun thing, though. So, let's make this a proper 14 stream. There's no casual content worth doing right now, other than, well, Little Lady's Day and Heaven on High and 7.1 MSQ, but... okay, maybe I'm behind on 14 too, but, let's, yo, nice apron, Varsity. I approve this message. There we go. Oh yeah, I finally got the Starbird the other day. I had a friend who was like, let's do a dead ends right now. And I'm like, I'm busy right now, hanging out with Fizzy. But like, sure. So me, Fizzy, and said friend did one dead ends run and it dropped. And I'm like, what are the odds? Because I just did one like earlier that week too, solo, and couldn't get it to drop still. Like I will do one once in a while just to like try to get it to drop. So I finally have the Starbird. Unfortunately, Fizzy doesn't have it on their main, but like they have it on alt, so I'm kind of like whatever. Kai stole yours from the first time in the dungeon. That's kind of. They didn't have it, to be fair, I guess, if they did that. And it's not like Kai would be on an alt, but like that is rough. I feel like especially like someone who's gonna burn at things that much. But yeah. Alright, where's Chrome? Let me find a Chrome window here. Window capture, window capture. Good morning, Shy Moth. Discord. No, I don't want that. Alright, let's just add another window capture to the scene. What could be? What could go wrong? Okay, let's make it not visible. And Chrome. I want to do an Orthos runs. Oh, Orthos runs in general. Yeah. At this point, I'm kind of like, will we ever get back to Orthos? Or Heaven on High? Or any of these things at all? Where's the Chrome window? Alright, does that work? I think that size is good. Let me just move this under chat. I hate that I have to like basically reset this up every time. Won't lie, good housing might give me a reason to revisit WoW. More chill stuff was what I started to enjoy later on. I think, especially as people get older, chill stuff has more reason to appreciate, if that makes sense. Or I don't know. God, this bar is really obnoxious. What if I just do this? I cut off Varsity's head. Sorry, Varsity. Just couldn't keep up with the grind WoW was demanding. I won't ever play WoW. I've tried it. And like the style is not for me. I'll just say that first off. Like I don't like how the game looks. I don't like the style and world building and theme and the metrics or whatever the fuck you want to call it. After I got into 14 and finished the MSQ, like, I didn't do anything. Like, I don't enjoy grind in games at all. Like, the slightest grind is a huge turnoff for me. I just play these games to be social. So I'll put myself through hell in them in order to still be to be relevant to my friends. So that I'll have something to talk to and be able to socialize with other people. But like, I don't align well with humans at all. So like, that's the best I've got. I don't I've like tried so many interest groups in life and bounced around so much because I don't like fit into any category neatly. So like, that's just what I do. Like, I fucking AFK in 14 and I do whatever in 14, but mostly I AFK and like roleplay and do like random shit that like I enjoy. And then I'll put myself through a ton of other stuff just to like be relevant to people because the game forces you to. I don't know. Like, I consider a lot of games, especially Western, to be really predatory because they're like trying to get you to spend more money, trying to get you to sub longer, all these things. And 14's no different. Totally not grabbing my horn. It's fine. It'll grow back. But yeah, like WoW does its thing really well. Like, I have no doubt that they have a lot of talented and passionate people working on it. But I also think like Blizzard and so on being what they are, they're masters of the predatory engagement experience. So like, I don't want to risk giving into yet another one here, if that makes sense, because 14 like swindled me hard for a while. um but yeah, I'd like WoW. I'd like to play WoW. I would love another 14. And WoW is, I think, making strides to bridge the gap to be more like that. And housing is one of those things. So I'm really, really interested to see where this goes. Because, like, I could immerse myself in that the same way I can immerse myself in Baldur's Gate 3. Like, I could overcome the style. I just don't ever see myself doing it at the current rate. I also really don't want to support a game that does Mythic and stuff like that. If that's what I'm thinking of, the like really hardcore whatever, like, I just don't think that's a healthy thing. I don't think that is appropriate to do, to exist, period. But like, I know that that's something that a lot of people probably don't like to hear, and I know I've had people in my community that like, they might still be like in my Discord lurking, but like, I haven't seen them speak in years, and it's probably because like I started talking about things that I think are predatory that everybody enjoys. But like, this is my perspective as someone who's not human looking at your culture, and like, maybe I just am not qualified to make those statements, but I also just have to say what I think sometimes. They did way better with the story of this expansion than previous ones. Talent's one thing, company's another problem. Can't afford another time sink like that. Personally, I would just like something new. Been 14 and WoW too long. Just need something new that isn't doghouse. Yeah. Excited to light a fire under the 14 devs' ass. I'm excited about that too. But like, I think 14 right now more than ever is driven by the business unit and the business unit alone. I think CBU3 is checking out and moving on because 14 is old and 14 is not going to grow anymore. 14 is going to hit its dying arc in an expansion or two, most likely, because Zoomers just aren't going to engage. They don't have the attention span for it. Well, this feels early. Hi, Malevolent. It is early. It is very early. And right now, the 14 devs think that they're gonna, like, they think because of the WoW boom that, like, the untapped market is raiding, and they're making more hardcore stuff to try to drum that up. And that's not how it's gonna go. That's not where the target is. And they're gonna their community there is gonna age out, and they're not gonna replace it with anything fresh, and then the game will die fast and hard unless they do something about it. But Square Enix does not have foresight. That's why they're failing in all their other projects, because they don't know what to do. And they're talking about NFTs and AI and everything else. They're just throwing darts at the board of like whatever. They're clueless. Sorry, that was a lot. Credit to WoW, 0 stories missed if you don't do hardcore raiding. Like mythic raids have an extra phase on some boss fights, but nothing story-wise, nothing changes. Yeah, but like I don't want to be a part of something that encourages people to do harmful behaviors. Like, tell me that you don't look at 14 community as putting Savage and Ultimate on a pedestal as the like best of the game, of the like the best, and making people want to do it, making FOMO around it and things like that. Like 14 doesn't lock story behind it, but like I feel like I missed out by not being able to do the ultimate, the fucking Heavensward ultimate. What's it called? I'm drawing a blank because I have a headache. DSR. Yes, Dragon Song's Reprise. Like, try and tell me there's not story to that. Like, yeah, it's not like other story in the game, but like, it has something to be experienced. And I've talked to Fizzy about this, and Fizzy's just like, well, part of it is enjoying it through other people. And I'm like, yeah, go fuck yourself. That's a fucking cop-out excuse if I've ever heard one. I don't want to watch some fucking streamer enjoy something. I'm the fucking Warrior of Light. I'm a fucking dweeb who plays Final fucking Fantasy. Like, I want to be the main character. That's why I play these games. That's why anybody plays these games. I want to fucking see the story. Make a fucking regular ultimate mode if you're gonna do shit like that. Exactly, Zeris. All they had to do was add a quest, so you can do that aspect without necessarily doing ultimate. Go fuck yourself, Yoshi P. Alright, I'm sorry. I'll do it with the Scions. God. I want the community to come up with a bunch of bots that can run the content. That way, your world first racing is invalidated easily because it's made trivial by bots that people can run it with. Then people who don't have time to network with a bunch of people and build statics or sit in Party Finder for 12 hours a day, like people who have a healthy lifestyle, they can just fucking run it with them. You know, your cloud bot service can fill your party and give you the ambiguity that you need to not risk your service count in doing so, and fucking that you run the content without having to deal with 7 clowns in the room to figure out that you're the 8th clown. Sorry, again. just yeah, it's just no, they shouldn't give you a reward for ultimate. You think ultimate needs more? Or you mean give something that the majority of players can use as an alternative to ultimate, or doing the ultimate, or like a normal mode? Because like I think ultimate just at least needs the normal mode. But like, then it's not, it's not ultimate enough. It doesn't put me above, like, the thing I hear repeatedly is like, ultimate doesn't need a normal, ultimate shouldn't have a normal mode, ultimate shouldn't be watered down because it should be the best of the best. But it's not the best of the best. It's the best of the willing to use third-party plugins, or you're privileged and have the time enough to do it. Um, it's weird. It's really weird. And the people who defend that are like, they can't come to terms with the fact that they need that validation. I'm sorry, but that's the fucking truth. The best of the people who have time or are making poor life choices. The worst part of it is like, I'm tired. I'm so tired of like being like, of arguing with people about the fact that these are poor life choices. But like, they're not going to see that for 10 years. Not until this is dead and gone. And I'm giving them the. I shouldn't give it the time of day, but like, whatever. You guys know what I mean, but like, I shouldn't be. Alright, let me catch up on chat. I really do want to get through Freer, though. Like, I really, really want to do this for myself. Like, I need the validation, too. Like, I'll admit that. I have validation issues like everybody else. I'm willing to admit it. Um, I want to see, that I'm capable of doing this. And yeah, maybe I shouldn't have tried to do it on Scholar, but like, Scholar's what I know. And I'm tired of like people being like, well, you're just not quite there yet. It's like, I've been playing for 4 fucking years. If I'm not there yet, I'm never gonna get there. Like, maybe the game is overtuned. Maybe it's distorted by compromise. I don't know. Probably biased, but I think Boja did it best. Boja's pretty fucking good. Boja's hard to argue with. I don't think it's a real good comparison because it's like apples and oranges as far as content, but like, if they don't give us Boja back, this game's done. Now that the game has had a taste of Boja, it can't. There's no Boja ain't. There's no Boja out. There's no. I can't make this into a joke, but like, you need Boja. You need Boja back. And we're getting Boja back, baby. It's gonna come in Dawntrail. Reason I brought it up was the DR story dungeon having a savage. Yeah, no, that's a good point, actually. You did have that through that. It's really hard to do it now, I think. But, like, it's hard to do ultimates after the fact, too, so whatever, I guess. We are getting the field operation, but it is taking them way too fucking long. Shouldn't have to wait till 725 for it. Yeah, no, Dawntrail's dead. Dawntrail's dead on launch. I'm sorry. I do want to go back and revisit Dawntrail, though. Because I was looking at stuff on YouTube the other day. Not the critically acclaimed, opinion videos by YouTubers. No, I was just watching like a Japanese like compilation video of like Dawntrail's story. And I want to replay the Dawntrail MSQ. I want to have the proper time to appreciate it, and I think I want to play it through in Japanese. I did it in English, and I want to experience it in Japanese, but also I want to revisit it because like I had criticisms and I had things I liked, but also I just want to hear the Japanese seiyus. Like the English voice actors, I was pleasantly surprised by how good everything was in English, but like I played up until Dawn Trail in Japanese. So like I want to revisit I want to revisit it and play it in Japanese. Um if you're going to give hardcore raiders ultimate, give casual story and stuff to do so they can experience it in their own way. Yeah, like I think this expansion has left a lot of people feeling left out. Like it was a problem in Windwalker and it's a problem now. Like if you're not in that like exclusive club, you don't have stuff to do and it's just becoming a bigger and bigger problem. And it's gonna do it in PvP was the same way, those exclusive mounts and shit. I replied to the fucking Square Enix Twitter account the other day. Your complaint. I was like, no, I don't have time for this. I tried to be jovial about it, but like, yeah. Maybe don't invite 90% of the raid heads to the media tour. Thank you. For fuck's sake, like, why do you need like Whoops at the media tour? You think Whoops has anything useful to say? Whoops has a single brain cell and it's completely revolving around what they think is funny raid content. You think you need like Arthars and Zeems there? No. Like maybe at least those two have a big enough reach that they can like give you free marketing because that's what the media tour really is. But like these like halfway rating content creators who don't really do anything useful don't push like super mega numbers. They just push like 14 big. And let's be honest, like 14 big doesn't really mean anything. Having 500 viewers is not anything worth a shit in the grand scheme of things and is not going to replace your marketing. So like I can, as much as I hate Zeems and Arthars, they have more of a place there than people in the middle, like fucking Whoops or somebody like fucking Llama Todd or whoever the fuck. Like, yes, absolutely, Zeris. People like Cider Spider, Quan23, like these are people who love this game, who have valid criticisms, who don't have a massive ego. Yeah, Malevolent. Pint even, yes, even Pint. Pint, I think, did go to the media tour though. I did not follow Europe's news, but I think Pint was involved with the media tour. I don't know for sure. Pint may not have made a video about it. That's probably part of Pint's issue. Is Pint puts out like one piece of content once a quarter. So like, I don't know, but I know like Pint has had interactions with the like Square's outreach before. I know they invited certain people starting with an M that they shouldn't. I don't remember who that is, but yeah. Um, I saw a bloop. I heard a bloop. Why am I? Let's see. Oh yeah, fuck that guy, Zeus. We don't like people who just freeboot content. Joe Cat. I was floored that Joe Cat got invited but didn't read his fucking email and missed it. I feel bad for Joe Cat because it sounds like he's been through some shit. So I can like understand like just dropping everything for like a year, half a year, but like yeah. Shin, if you're talking about Shinpai, I really disagree. I don't think Shinpai is someone you want representing your game, and there's a lot of problems there, but that's not something I'm gonna get into. So, but yeah, basically like Ultimate is really imbalanced. Ultimate, I don't know how much it takes away from like the rest of the development, but like we don't need 3 ultimates in an expansion. Half the player base, more than half the player base, can't even finish one on patch. So, like, if we get one now,
Malevolent just subscribed to Prime. Twitch fuck off. And having an actual enjoyable conversation.
I'm
No ads.
sorry. I forgot about the ads. Malevolent, though, thank you so much for the 5 months, and thank you for using your Prime sub here. I really appreciate it. Twitch, fuck off. I'm having an actual enjoyable conversation. No ads. Hi, Patches. Um, yeah, we're just talking about, the state of 14 in general, as usual. We get into it. I was gonna react to this WoW thing, and we started talking about ultimates, but it's a good conversation. Um, basically, we need more equivalency and balance. We need something for the rest of the community when they're putting all their effort into giving us an ultimate or something like that. But I was gonna say, they give us an ultimate in 7.1, and 2/3 of the community is not gonna be able to finish it on patch, and then 7.2 Savage drops, and everybody's gonna move over that. Maybe they'll come back and finish it before the end of 7.2, but if they give us another ultimate in 7.3, not only am I gonna lose my goddamn mind, you're gonna burn all your players out. Because guess what else is gonna happen? We're gonna get the exploratory zone and stuff in 7.25. Then we're gonna have more content than we know what to do with. So that's not very balanced. That's not very organized. Whatever. It's a really complicated problem, and I'm sure they have a lot of internal issues and business unit issues that are driving this imbalance, and they're probably working to find it. But yeah. Also, I understand what you're saying there, Varsity, with people farming views and subs off dooming, not doming. Yes, I'm doming Final Fantasy 14 and its subby player base. Now dooming the game, you shouldn't be at a media tour. I agree. If you're just making low brow fucking doomer content. But content creators shouldn't have such an outsized voice. We're not representative of the community. You think I listen to my chat? If I listen to my chat, I'd be cleaning my inventory. You think everybody else listens to their chat? No. You don't need some basement personality who can't even get their life together to be informing the video game decisions. Unfortunately, that's kind of how it ends up being in some place, because so many people just echo the sentiments of content creators because they have clout. They'll never say it, but at the end of the day, it's just like politics. And look at people parroting politics. It's not good. Solu should be at the media tour. If anybody deserves to be at a media tour and would represent the community in a fair and unbiased manner, it would be Solu. I would love to see Kai at a media tour if Kai comes back. I'd love to see Solu at a media tour, like somebody mentioned before, Quantu 3 and Cider Spider. These are all amazing creators. I'd love to see Egg Roller and some other people who do comics and things like that, that the community loves and shares around. So there's a lot that the media tour could accomplish, and in part I put that blame on the community team for leaving that on the table, because they have power to push the direction in one way or another. Part of it is the higher ups at Square Enix just looking at numbers, like Yoshi P and CBU's leadership, CBU3, but the community team has a voice there. and they could get more of a balance. It might be hard for VTubers since they have to show their face to go. There are a couple VTubers who do both. Um, I would love to see more VTuber representation though, and I think you could manage it because like you have to show your face, but like you don't have to put your face on air. So like, yeah, Kai would eviscerate people at a media tour. I don't know that he would. I think Kai is not gonna like. Kai's not one to. I don't think he really like. Is super critical in person at least. Yes, but like Square Enix, I think in the business sense is very traditional because they have to satisfy their investors, and their investors are going to be more traditional, unfortunately. But like times are slowly changing, so there is some hope, but who knows? Kai wouldn't be friends with some of the creators, but he'd give constructive criticism. Probably, I don't know. Kai seems. I don't want to like speculate on friends and talk about them outside of them, but like, um, but I think he does a really good job of like keeping a professional uh contact. I don't know, being professional though with people on the internet. So I don't doubt that like he could do stuff. I think what also hurts is that we are almost at a full year of an expansion release, and they've only had one piece of actual content that is considered new to expand how they said Dawn Trail was gonna have a lot of content. It's definitely taking its sweet time to spin up, isn't it? I haven't had the excitement for the game that I've had the last two expansions, and I think a lot of people can feel the same way. Square Enix also needs to reach into Latin communities too, because there's a ton of Brazilian creators. Yeah. My Static has 2 people in Brazil. Like, I think there's a huge community in South America that they're not reaching because they don't have any like outreach. Like, I don't know how the Oceania data center is doing, but like I feel like there's more players in South America than there are in Australia sometimes. And I think you might be onto something there. Would have loved Variant and Criterion Dungeon in 7.1. That would have tided me over for a huge chunk of time. Yeah, those are fun. Field Operation should have come in 7.1, yeah. The reason why it didn't is because Savage has 3 tiers, and it's very structured as a result. So you're gonna have a Savage drop in 7.0, 7.2, and 7.4. Personally, I think they should move those to odd patches and then like not try to do so much with other hardcore stuff. The Alliance raid was kind of a nothing burger. I was disappointed. That's why I've not come back to it on stream. Like, it drops you into the 11 world, but like, I don't know. It's kind of the generic sort of like storyline of like something has come over from another world and we got to do the thing. Like there's nothing like interesting about that, especially when we have it's on the same level of like a collab with like Final Fantasy 15 or whatever. They did a cop out. Here's a discounted month of 11. That was such a fucking like slap in the face. Like, you can get a discounted month by trying 11 in the first place. What is this? Like, give us something more to chew on. Like, yeah, you can't. It's 11. It's gonna have more grind. No one who plays 14 is going to sign up for 11 and be like, oh, this is great. Like, they're going to need a lot more to get into 11 because 11 requires a lot more. It's not as straightforward. It's not well designed. It's grindy and slow. All right, I have to use the restroom again. So, like, give me 1 sec. Feel free to keep going, and I will hit it with the ground running or something when I get back. 1 second, chat. All right, where were we? Where's my views? I really need to clean up my OBS. Thank you, Warcraft. Thanks, Patches. Thank you, everybody. All right. Yeah, 75% off 6 months. Like, give me something real. Like, I am sub to 14. You don't, Jesus. I know you don't have the capability of being like, if subbed to 14, discount 11 sub. Like, I know a 2-for-1 sub is never going to happen. But like, at least give us a discounted sub. They could even separate it out and just make it like something you get, and then you have to manually do this stuff because I know they're not going to do it on their, not going to set up on their back end. Yes, yes, FF25 sub. $5 more, you get both. It's a bundle. The 15 collab was, it was LOL. Monster Hunter's collab was good though. For Monster Hunter, it was kind of whatever in FF. Which Monster Hunter game was the collab in? Because I'm curious. Like, I watched some of the videos from other collabs on YouTube from other games. Monster Hunter World. Oh, I missed out. I own World. I suck at World. I've only played it for 2 hours. I talked about this like a stream or two ago, I think. Like, Monster Hunter is like popular AF. It's like the Japanese Final Fantasy, which is funny to say. Can you spoil story for it? Let's say no. You can DM me. You can DM it to me. But for the others in chat, let's not. But Monster Hunter is so popular. I'm like, I want to see what this is about, but I couldn't get into it. I know so many people who play it, but like, I tried to play Worlds and I'm like, maybe I'm just not giving it the time it needs. Like, maybe I'm just under too much pressure to like catch up with my friends constantly, and my friends are all no lifers. Like, maybe I need friends who are as slow and patient and overstimulated constantly and introverted and autistic and weird as I am. I don't know. Hi, Newbie. Numi, I feel really bad because you keep posting on Discord like, hey, let's do this, hey, let's do that. Like, have it on high or Palace of the Dead and stuff like that. And I'm like, to I really want to do it. I really want to hang out with you all, and when people want to do stuff, I really want to jump in and be involved and hang out with my friends and like and do all this stuff. But I'm also like looking at my week and I'm like, well, I want to do a certain number of things with Fizzy, and I know they want to do a certain number of things with me, and I have Raid for 3 nights a week because Raid is Raid and blah 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 blah. And then, like, there's streams, there's 14, there's applying for jobs, there's getting things done around the house because I'm gonna have to move in a month. There's taking care of myself, which takes more time than I care to admit, and I don't have somebody to take care of me like other people do, and blah 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 blah. Like, not accusing anybody here of anything, but like, it's tricky. Okay, good. As long as you aren't taking it personally, because like, I know some people, they can have those thoughts eat away at them that they think it's a personal thing. It is not anything personal. So thank you for understanding. I very much appreciate that. Like, I can just like that you guys all give me the flexibility that you do, because like, yeah. Um, Hitting a few too many check boxes for my liking. Yeah, I probably went overboard a little bit there. It's it's 14. It's just the nature of the beast. We play 14, we check way more boxes and we want to know. Like, I definitely don't want to confront all my demons, to be fair. I don't even want to like decide if I should raid tonight, if I shouldn't raid tonight, how to handle that, how scheduling work. I'm the last person who should lead a static, and I am leading a static. Like, we're scheduled to run tonight at 6. I would stream it, but like, I'm like way too roasted to stream it. But I'm like, I need to take enough time to prep, and so I have 3 hours to like review and recover and eat lunch and so on and so forth. And yeah, get the head fog out. and then, you know, be ready to go into it for 3 to 4 hours. I'm just like, how do people do this? How? Like, I know what people, certain people, some of whom we talked about earlier today, would say. They'd say, well, you're just not built different. It's not for everybody. But maybe it should be. I think not built for everybody is exactly what the investors of Square Enix do not want to hear. So good luck with that, especially when sub numbers start to decline in the years to come. Wish I had more time to G pose and more motivation to do certain poses. Oh yeah, that reminds me of talking about roleplay earlier. I have to make it clear that like I use story. Oh no, I know they don't care about us, Saris, but like they do care about the game appealing to the player base at large. They care about sub numbers. They care about revenue and a return. And if the game is increasingly aiming at a niche that can't persist, that cannot grow, then when at least when those investors see the decline in revenue, they will reconsider their investments. Air Force One, let's go. Fuck this React bullshit. um, can we redeem ourselves? Oh fuck, I'm looking at OBS. I'm like, why is my cursor not moving? Hedgehogs can't raid Shyamouth. That's ridiculous. Can't believe I just shot the cat girl. She didn't deserve that. God, my throat is really roasted from acid reflux. Hopefully I can improve that soon, because, like, it can't be good to always be so throat on fire and having headaches every day for weeks at a time. I've talked about that with other people a little bit too, like, hey, like, how am I supposed to raid when, like, I don't have time to take care of myself properly. Did I get them all? That looks like the right number. And, like, unfortunately, like, my biology is not as ideal for this as other people's is. So, like, I need more time in the day to, like, take care of myself, unfortunately. Oh, that was close. I did it! Let's go! Some of those are tricky. I wasn't a little gambly, yeah. Human doctors don't know enough about monster girls. Yeah, that's basically it. Like, aliens, to be specific, but I'll accept monster girl. Monster girls are cool. I am a proud monster girl. Don't get it wrong. Hi, Rory. Hey, Tony. Good luck, have fun. Thank you. You too. This is a good way to chill, just from the gates. And I finally, I was about to say, I finally mastered getting up here. Yeah, close enough. But yeah, like people are like, go to a doctor, and I'm like, yeah, I did. I even tried when I first moved here like a year ago, or well less, but like when I got situated here to find a new doctor here, and like every place is just like, oh yeah, we're booked solid. Like we're not accepting new patients. We can put you on the wait list, and I got on a wait list or two, and I haven't heard anything for a year. Like medical care just doesn't exist in America. Unless you're in like a really like poor area where other people just can't afford it, like there's just not enough for everybody. I don't know. It's really complicated. Oh my god, Sarah, your wind up theme is nice. My mom's acid reflux is kind of handled now that we are ensuring she takes her meds and I make sure she has a proper meal. Nice, 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 nice. It's difficult to take care of parents, isn't it? Like, I'm wondering what I'll do about that. I talked a little bit about stream last, or about my parents last time I streamed. Um, it's complicated. Not gonna lie, I've given up on the medical system. Just make sure I can get my blood pressure meds, and I ride that out until something kills me. I really hope that you're okay, Sarah. If you need like any help with anything, feel free to DM me. Like I do know, uh, my roommate is a very talented nurse who's studying to be a doctor, and like in any case, like if friends like need help with things, like I want to help them connect to the people who can get them help. But God, it is difficult. My mom fell last night, and then my shower broke, so I'm dizzy. LMAO. I'm sorry, Tony. That is a lot. I hope things are okay, especially if your mom's all right. Well, let's see. We were talking about Square Enix and like basically like came full circle. I think talking about like how their content is and whatever. I don't know if we beat that horse dead yet. Um, Wait, Behemoth Train started doing Spanish shouts. That's kind of cool. Like, is auto translate sufficient? Do people think it's sufficient, or like, or does it even offer Spanish? I've never even thought about that. Like, is there a Spanish UI to this game and like translation? Maybe not. No. Well, like, at least there's not like voice acting. Spanish community team would be cool. Japanese, English, German, French for voice languages. Like, I could see there being other languages. And there's adaptations for the Chinese and Korean markets, but they're like completely separate, walled off. Can never experience them. Hi, Zero. Sorry to hear, Tony. How's it hanging? Zero. That is a bad pun, but I'll take it. It's definitely hanging out. Yeah, we're here enjoying our anti-gravity. So in a way, it's you that are hanging now. That sounds bad. Don't read into that. I don't know if my acid reflux was triggered by like the fact that I snack way too much or what. Like I definitely snack in the place of meals, but like I feel like I eventually get the meal, but maybe I just don't get enough of it at that point. I kind of feel like my acid reflux. I mean, what you snack on is literal candy. Wow. My I think acid reflux helps or rather hurts my ability to absorb nutrients as well. So like then when I do eat, it's not as effective. Eating a ton of fruits was helping me with digestion issues. For me, if I eat fruit, it makes acid reflux worse, and I think I might have like fructose sensitivity or like some issue with fructose. So like fruit isn't a I'm not a big fan of it. Bananas and apples, I love them, not good for me. They're like junk food for me. Like I'm sure they have some nutritional merit, but like they don't do my digestive system any favors, basically. So like I'll eat a little bit. I'll eat them in moderation, but like I can't eat a lot of them. They're like soda. If I eat too much, it messes me up. Bananas less so than apples. And it kind of depends on the apple, I think, but like yeah. Like I love apples. I like apple juice and apple cider so much, but like yeah. I think I developed a sensitivity or minor allergy to nuts because recently every time I eat peanut butter, it feels like I'm getting stabbed in the chest by an iron fresh out of a forge. Holy crap. You sure you don't have like a stomach ulcer or something? Um, if my acid reflux is really bad, I can get sharp pains from it. Different from sharp pains that you get like chest pains. But I don't want to scare everybody away in chat. At least you like oatmeal. Yeah, oatmeal's fantastic. Oatmeal and grits? Yeah. One of humans' gifts to the world. That and potatoes. Potatoes and some kind of cake. I've mostly given up spicy food in fear of an ulcer. Valid. I do like spicy food. I can't really handle it, but like, I get into it. And then I'm like, oh, right. There's a reason I don't eat this. I'll see you in like 72 hours when I recover. Peace. Can't do it like you used to. Yep. But yeah, I wanted to go back and see because I got up from the 14 conversation because I used the bathroom abruptly. But we were talking about like the Monster Hunter 14 collabs and the cop out and like the Alliance raid and the Monster Hunter stuff. But like I guess I'll see later when I read Xeris's DMs. Or actually, let me just skim over it now. Okay, sounds like it was interesting. Sounds like the Monster Hunter side of the 14 collab was interesting. Um, I hold out hope that the 11 quest line will change and get interesting, like more interesting. I wonder if 14 ever just admits they could have done things better and revamps the housing situation now that WoW showed it. Everything people want is entirely possible. So let's do this then. Let's get this react done so that I can actually speak to this. So, Angun linked this earlier in chat and asked if I could react to this, which is I'll look at housing interior design now that WoW is adding housing. And 14's system is kind of like grandfathered in. So, like, I understand them not wanting to change things. Yoshi P has defended the neighborhood system before, which kind of stands in the way of instance housing. But, like, they had an opportunity to do instance housing with Island Sanctuary and then just promptly abandoned it. They said, we don't want to abandon this, and then they abandoned it. And it was kind of like really solo focused content. And they got like a little tiny server on each data center. And that little tiny server was really aggressive about kicking people off and not letting people into things unless people were in there. So, like, it was kind of useless. And if people can't look at my house when I'm offline, it's useless. And that is something that's not going to be, like, if WoW does instance housing and you can't get in somebody's house when they're offline, it's, I'm going to say, useless too. And that's one of the things that aren't apparent. So, like, I like the neighborhood system a lot. But, like, it is really tricky. They could make it scalable, though, because you can make the whole instance, the whole neighborhood, like, spawnable. But, like, they don't know how to scale is part of the problem. And even if they did, the game was developed in, like, 2010 to 2009. Like, it was before, like, scalable systems like they have today existed. And clearly nobody's gone back and figured out how to make the game more efficient. Housing would be 10 times better if they actually removed houses that people owned entire wards for. Yes, no, they should absolutely enforce their own rules. Welcome, adventurers. In our previous housing article, we shared high-level overview of our plans and philosophies. This time around, we are getting concrete. Blah, blah, blah. What's possible, but answer common questions. This article only focuses on the interior and only in a single room. I'm going to show you a lot of work-in-progress assets, things that might be finalized, blah, blah, blah. All right. Holy fuck, this might be long. Let's see. Primary and advanced. Placing them somewhat constrained. Decor can be moved around. Okay. Basic movement. Let's just watch the video. I like that it has a grid, but like it snaps and in general just looks like 14. Collision, blah, blah, blah. Alignment. Rug will align with the floor. Okay, cool. I'm sure they've looked at 14's housing system. Like, absolutely positive. Certain types will parent. Yeah, that's sounds about right. They absolutely like looked at 14's system and were like, yeah, there's some things that this does right. Like, you want to be able to put things on a table. But I feel like advanced is where this is going to get way better. But that's so restrictive. Yeah, we hear you. The core has no collision in advanced mode. Want to push a chair into the wall? Fuck that chair. Oh, I love it. Let's see. Let's go. Fireplace tables. You can enable gimbals, which will let you move objects on all 3D axes, including floating them up in the air without having to jump through hoops. They knew. They knew. They absolutely knew. 14, like, come on. You have the program. "14 needs that native." They absolutely do. They're probably going to add that. There's a mod for 14 that lets you do this, basically. And they're just going to be like, oh, let's download that and just copy the source code and stick it in the game. That's what they're going to do. That's the Japanese company, like, 101. Like, you want your visual novels to reach the English community, just go hire the fan subbers. You can give them $10 and they'll give you their machine translations all day long. Stop banning the mod makers. I think they should still ban the mod makers who make mods that let people that expose data that isn't accessible and has an expectation of privacy. Like, oh, the game like has this in memory. Sure, okay, cool. But like there's a big difference between this requires a hex editor and somebody with advanced knowledge versus like letting everybody see this. So like, yeah, they're addressing that, but we just won't ever find out the results. No, that's absolutely the case. If you aren't looking at how your competition is doing it, improving on it, what are you even doing? No, that's fair. I wish that they would just not be stagnant though and get complacent, but like apparently it's impossible to do in a capitalist society. Okay, this is cool. A different gimbal can be used to rotate an object freely on any axis as well. Oh, okay, that is very fucking good. Imagine all the things you could do in 14 housing with this. I don't even know if this would be possible with mods. I kind of doubt it. I don't think 14's housing system has like address space for this. I don't really know. Wait, you can scale their size? Oh no. Within some generous limits. Okay. Obviously you don't want like table pixels. Oh, what did I do? Okay, whatever. Advanced mode lets you interact and design things with very specific controls to make whatever your heart may desire. Internally, with this, employees have been taken bushes and made them into garland for their fireplaces, constructed a boat's prow from a bed, made paint buckets into small spice racks. Okay, that's very cool. It's kind of like what people do with furniture in 14 to make all sorts of different things, but obviously you can't scale them. There are problems with this though. Like there's going to be item limits or you're going to just crash people's computer because it's like the polygon issue with the fucking old 14 or the grapes in Walker. Um we miss the grapes. Lalafel's malding right now. Yes, no, exactly. Your PC had a kernel panic? I'm sorry, Zaris. Light that shit on fire. Scaling is new. Scaling, yeah. I've not seen that before. We've been dying for housing. Okay. For newly created assets, we're allowing players to dye them a variety of colors. Cool. Do they have 2 dye channels? But that's not all. You can customize the wallpaper, ceiling, and flooring as well. You can mix and match or make up your own. You can take things a step further and partition objects to build walls where none were before, letting you make rooms with arbitrary interiors. Okay, this is cool. Like, obviously 14 wants you to create arbitrary interiors as well, but they take a different approach to it. I wonder if you can like change the exterior walls or if it's like you select one of a couple different interior like bounds, if that makes sense. Because obviously like having a like an expected spawn point, an exit point, and floor point and things like that like could be complicated in any game. Current housing is way too restrictive on making custom room spaces. Yeah. Now, like 14, like we're not gonna get this level of stuff ever in it. The game engine does not support it, and it never will. But there are a lot of things here that we can do. But like the fact that it's taking them forever just to add more item limits, like, isn't a great sign. Also, like, this game has been redesigned and reported and re-updated. Like, I think the tech debt is starting to catch up to them really badly. Like, I don't think it's just the business unit taking them off of the game and putting them on other things. I think they are fighting their own devs because their devs are like, we're telling you the tech debt is way too bad. You're scoping things out and being like, we're going to do this. It's like, we have to fight the game to do that. You want the game on PS5? That's a lot harder than you expect because so much has changed. Because PS4 and PS5 are a little different here and there. Okay, that's not the best example, but like, I think there's a lot to that. Anything has tech debt. Especially something that's 15 years old now. Like, I've worked at a lot of software companies now. Okay, I've worked at 2 software companies now. Nothing lasts 15 years. I'm pretty sure the PS5 version is just a PS4 version with more access to RAM. Yeah, basically. But they had to optimize it at least a little bit, I think. They will never scrap housing. Absolutely never, ever. The West may not care, but the Japanese will. They will lose half their player base. Okay, I guess half their player base doesn't have uh, a house, but like they will lose their mind before they do that. Gave our management low end estimate to replace our framework. They thought 15,000 was too much. It was too little. Yeah. I hate it when companies are like, how long will this take? It's like, you're not even prepared to know the answer, let alone give me the time to scope it. Like, eat shit. This is why I want to start my own company. I'm tired of like playing this game, you know? If they got rid of housing, they'd find out real fast. Okay, they'd find out fast just how dead this game really is. Um, I mean, like, there are a lot of people who stay subbed for the casual and social aspects, like me. If you remove housing, I will just drop my sub. Like, if there's nothing to do, like, I'm not gonna fucking AFK in Lemsa. Like, I want to fucking put myself in the fantasy world, immerse myself, and I want to go fucking home at the end of the day to my fucking 14 house or my apartment or whatever. Housing is casual sub retention. And it's also why they exploit the casual group so much for other groups that aren't as easily swayed. So like, if people stopped caring about housing more even, it would make a difference. Can we make it so log out in bed? I won't wake up in my front lawn in my pajamas. See? How's that for immersion? Anyway. Inside your home, you can decorate however you want. So if you want Blood Elf wallpaper with a stone roof and wooden floor, go for it. That's cool. Unfortunately, that's like a lot more variables in the database. Rather than just like one database variable for like the like interior wall. Like, is it 1? Is it 2? Is it 4, 5, 6, 7, or is it 9? Like, there's not a lot of variety there in 14. And soon everybody's gonna be on like 9. It's gonna be the bare walls, so like you can just put up a partition in front of it and make your own fucking thing. Say you log out, lose your house, there's nothing when you come back. I mean, they could design the game to not suck, but like, well, they're not. Like, say we get another MMORPG from Square. When it launches, it's going to be outdated too. Like, they're not going to fix their design practices. Because, like, they're not. They're like making games. They're not in the business of like making like exceptionally well crafted and well written software. While we're not really talking about exteriors in this article, it's worth mentioning the outside of your house has no bearing on how big the interior is. If you want a huge mansion outside with just one room inside, or just a tiny shack on the outside but a dozen rooms inside, you do you. Please, give me my SCP space. Give it to me. There's so much more to discuss. Okay, I guess I really just blitzed through this. But, that is really interesting. It kind of gives us what we expect, but, like, the scaling is not something I expected, for one thing. Like, I really, like, they didn't talk about limits. And they haven't talked about how, like if there's item limits and if your like instance is accessible when you're offline. Those are things I want to find out. Hi Shigeru, is it worth it? Is it worth to have a house if I only have 1 million gil? Probably not. But if you're talking about 14, it's hard to get a hold of a house. So if you would be happy with an apartment, and apartments are limited on your server, it might be worth just getting one and building up more money to decorate it with. But it's hard to decorate with only a mil. With only 1 million gil, that's tight. And that's for an apartment or a room in an FC house, because those can be had for 200,000 or 300,000 gil. But a house in this game starts at 3 million gil, unfortunately. And they are very hard to get. You have to enter a lottery. And yeah. If you want a house, it's best, if you're in North America, to be on Dynamis. I don't know about other data centers because the more populated data centers have a lot more competition for housing availability. But I will admit, like, housing is one of my favorite aspects of the game. I'm gonna go to my house because we're talking about houses so much. I've kind of torn my house up. It's hard nowadays because many houses are acquired by venues. That, and more than anything, like, because venues do use a lot of FC house space, but like personal space, I'm not sure. And at least I do like that they've split zones up. So like now there are zones that are dedicated to personal housing and to FC housing, so they can kind of like start to try to approach making it more fair, but like but there are wards with just a bunch of empty houses, which like you don't know if that's somebody just hoarding a house or if it's somebody who hasn't had the money, like they finally got enough money to buy a house and like They haven't had, it can be hard to build up enough money to decorate a house in this game. Here's somebody who got a house and hasn't done anything yet with it. Okay, actually, no, they've done something. They put a garden plot and they've got a plant. So, you know what? They are probably not just hoarding this house. They're absolutely, like, gonna use it. Okay, probably gonna use... uh... I do have a friend who's had a house forever, and it's just full of, like, furniture. Like, you can't even, like, walk in it. I'm just like, you are a waste of space. You've had this for, like, 10 years. Like, why? Why do this? Like, raise housing taxes. I don't fucking know. Just make them so that you don't lose them when you lose your sub. Don't make it so you have to visit them once a month, but, like, put, like, an in-game tax on it or something. I don't know, but, like... I love the neighborhood aspect, but there's no life. Like, I'm lucky now that my neighborhood has started to pick up a little bit, so I'll run into people in it, but, like, it's a ghost town most of the time. Or create more plots. Right. Or just make the system scalable. Make it so wards are automatically generated as more are needed. Like, give the instances the space they need. If you are out of servers, like, it's if you're not providing what you're selling to people, you're generally going to add more servers to make room for it. So I don't understand how they're just like, oh yeah, it's just, it's competition. Not everybody can have a house. It's absolutely everybody can have a house, or should be, if you fucking pay $12 a month for the ability to play a game where you can have a house. Funny thing, housing servers are the same as Island Sanctuary servers. They're all instance servers. They don't have, like, a special server for it. Like, I love housing. Unfortunately, they don't spin up shit, Zero. Like, they don't have the game built in a way that, like, they can spin up more resources. They have finally started experimenting with it, but their cloud server, their, like, cloud DC experiment that they did that one time for, like, a week or two, was kind of just goes to show that, like, they don't have any ability to scale the servers. They just put traditional, like, 14 environment, like, bare metal servers on virtual machines, and they were like, look, we've got cloud now. And it's like, that's not how that works. Like, you could do this a lot better. Like, even, like, something as basic and old school as, like, SQL can be made, can be, like, brute forced into a cloud setup. Unfortunately, Jesus. Unfortunately, like, they don't want to put any money into it. They don't want to pay people's salary for it. Yeah, jump scare. I was like, wait, my Namazu is tall? I keep, like, a Namazu in the corner up there for some reason. They lurk. It's the jump scare Namazu. Unfortunately, my house, I got mad one day. Oops, that's the wrong button. I got mad one day and tore up the house. Do you get the $5 plants from the store? Listen, there's nothing wrong with $5 plants. Yeah, so I don't have a upstairs anymore, and my downstairs is largely gutted. Yeah, I have house review turned off. If you want me to check something out in game, I may, but it kind of depends on time. But, like, it's such a big shift from what I'm doing. I wanted to redecorate, but, like, yeah. I like this layout design though. I saw Copricker Kid's house had like this like tiered layout that made it seem a lot bigger without making the space look claustrophobic. So I learned to like float stuff, and I floated just a little bit up here so I could have like a loft bed and all this stuff. But it's so much money and so much like crafting and all this stuff to make a house that does stuff, and then like at the end of the day, like then you have to glitch a bunch of like a million things, so you have to spend a lot of time like laying out and thinking about what you want to do and then adjusting it. So I'm like, um I'm kind of just like, well, I'll get to it eventually, but it's kind of whatever. You know, I should show you all though what you can do with this. Can you use the FC house as testing grounds? Yes. Before I work on my personal house, I'm gonna decorate the FC house too, Arik. Because the FC house is like something I've had a lot of ideas that I want to do something with, but like I haven't had the time. Um, it's just furniture at the moment. Yeah, unfortunately, the FC house is really bare. But I keep saying I'm gonna make time for it, and like, well, time is hard. Time is really hard. What was I looking at? Oh yeah, decorating stream. That's not a bad idea. Part of the reason why I don't do that though is because like it'll take me forever to like figure out how to get something and then do something with it, and then like I'll end up spending money on it in a way that I don't want to do on stream, you know, so I can keep things moving. So I don't want to end up like burning a bunch of money, but let me go out and take you. I can do that now, Arik, too. Let me show you all Pong I0. Um, let me show you all a house in my zone here to show you what you can do. Granted, what you can do is kind of a stretch here because I don't know what they did to accomplish this, and it might not be the most straightforward thing in the world. But I think if other players can do it, you should be able to do it one way or another too. Wait. Wait, what? Is it house bridge or something? I don't know what that is. But like I can't talk about if that's like a third-party tool or something. I can't talk about that on stream. For obvious reasons. But like, but yeah, there's a lot of like floating going on or something here. Uh I've shown this a couple times on stream and ended up uh making its way onto Kai and Tori streams too because of that. But I think I found this just exploring the different houses in my zone here. And this is one of my favorite things in this game. So like, if this is wrong, I don't want to be right. Oh! Okay, we're gonna get to the top of that. because I want to show you all. If anyone's trying to get up here, too, you just have to go to the top of the staircase in the house and basically jump. Yeah, this place, Saris. I am pretty sure I showed you this, Saris, because it's in my ward. I do like finding these. Also, Numi, if you wanted me, I forget who it who was like sad that the house redeem was off. If you want me to check out your house, I will. People can bring it up. Not have to do the redeem. I had to teleport out because I got caught in a non-jumping state. Oh, you can go into the menu and go back to the front door. But, yeah. Obviously, like, they've placed all these items to make these stars, because this would just be an empty space otherwise. Like, normally when you get out of bounds on a house in 14, you just have this, like, weird chocolate glitch, basically. So, like, this is really cool. And this is not even all of it. Like, it's funny that they have, like, this bar here, but, like, everything's just kind of sunken into the... into this... I wonder if this is intentional. Like, maybe it broke. Yeah, maybe this used to be different. I don't know. Maybe Dawntrail tweaks things a little bit, and things... the boundaries of things have changed. But there's one other thing over here. If you did want to do this jumping puzzle, the place to start it is right over here. And then you go up like this and go from there. And when you're jumping past these, it's good to get out of the, like, the water part and stand on the edge to jump. Otherwise, you'll collide with that, I think. But, there's one other thing to this place. If you stand right here, so you're in this gap, and you wiggle a little bit, you fall down to the, like the honeymoon suite here. So now we are under the house, the main house. And I'm not sure what this is. If you're like, you know, meant to have dinner with your tentacle friend, but like plenty of room to hang out. Like, I didn't know the game even had a bed that's for 3 people. Are these like 3 spots? Why is there a chair? It's a pool chair. Wait, was that upside down doze? Wait a second. Wait a second. Why can I doze backwards? There's something going on here. I mean, there's a lot of different reasons why you might want a chair. just logged in. Where is this? It looks like a house, but where are the walls? How is there a jumping puzzle? I'm so confused. Yeah. I have no idea. This is something I found in my housing ward. Um, but someone has done a whole lot of floating. A lot of floating. Like, I do know that if you float items in just the right way, you can jump through the walls sometimes with them. It is like one of the housing glitches that has been in 14 for a long time now. And like, they do go to a certain extent to avoid breaking these glitches when they do updates, but they're also kind of like, we can't always make it perfect. They must have placed it in the wrong rotation. Usually futons or beds hidden inside, so you can do closer dozing. That makes sense. That's probably what it is, Shion. Little wine and dine with your lava lamp tentacle for the fans. Jesus. You know what? It's good to take your date to at least treat them to dinner and a movie, a little entertainment before. There's still a physical wall around the edge of home boundaries. You can go as vertical as you want. Wait, there's no limit to the vertical? Oh, that's wild. At some point, like, depending on how the variable's stored, you're gonna run out of space, like, even in a database. But, like, you're gonna hit, like, a max integer. And then what'll happen? I don't know that I want to find out, but, like, it's a very funny... Item limit prevents you from going to certain points. Keep ascending until you clip into GM jail. I'm not doing that. Find out? No. The same futon in front of the fireplace. Gotta explore. I do like space. I do wonder, like, just what extent people have made. Yeah, I think it's in Ul'dah. I do wonder just how far people have gone with housing, though. Like, you want to know? Yeah, you can give me locations. If there's anything I should show on stream, really, then, like, let me know. But, like, some of these I might check out off stream beforehand. I'm not really sure how to handle it, but, like, I will probably end soon just because, like, my voice is wearing out. And I do need to get ready for raid. Like, I don't want to cancel it just for personal reasons. Thank you for the hydrate. Alright, fuck it. We'll go there. Alright. What ward am I in? I think I'm in the 8th ward of Shiro. I'm not completely sure, though. Thank you for that teleport. Alright, let's see. Oh, wait, fairy. Yeah, 8th. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, that was like... I don't remember the exact plot number, but... 8th ward, Shiro, on Sargatanas. And, if you go up towards, like, you enter the ward and then you make a right somewhere, it's like the first row of, like, the first medium in the front. I think. No, maybe that was a large. Yeah. I don't remember. Alright, plot 13. Easy, there's a orange beacon. I want that minion. Holy shit. Hold on, I want to go upstairs really quick before I go in here, because this is wild. Like, I didn't feel like you could do stuff like this without getting banned for it. And, like, hopefully they don't. Like, I know on one of the JP servers, on Elemental, I think, there used to be... Why do you want that screenshot? I don't know. Yeah, I didn't know you could float outside beyond, like, putting things, like, along here. But, like, there was, like, a whole, like, market bazaar that overlapped the streets to make, like, this sort of, like, Akihabara radio Kaikan sort of shops vibe, I think, in JP once, but, like, I think it all got nuked. So, like maybe if it, as long as you don't, like, encroach on other players being able to transit the space, so, like, you stay within your bounds, it's okay, but, like, I don't know, I'd be worried to make something this extravagant. Like, that other house on my ward's been there for years, so I figure that is, like, okay, but maybe it's also just the fact that, like, you haven't had a bunch of streamers call attention to it, but, like, there have been others. Upstairs, turn left. Okay, thank you, mannequin. Hold on, let me just... Sorry. I'm losing my voice. Let me just look upstairs real quick. Upstairs, turn left. Okay, this is clever. I didn't know you could climb ladders, but... Oh, I didn't even read the mannequin. I just acted by default. Holy crap. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. This is cool. There's so much. There's so much. 100% vanilla. Oh, yeah. Now, this is totally within the realm of, like, the built-in tools. How? Probably not using the built-in tools. Let me be honest. They're probably not. Like, I don't want this to get removed. But, like, probably not legit. But, God, this is cool. Gonna be honest, most Void builds aren't legit. No, certainly. Like, when I figured out you could do it, like, I'd spent a lot of time trying, but even then, like, I was worried that, like, I'd get in trouble. Because, like, I stumbled upon the Void for the first time by accident just because, like, Toski's house had, like, a chair in it. And I realized that if I jumped in just the right way, I could get into the roof. Oh my god, it's like the ocean. Oh my god, there's a shark. Oh, that's so cute. Have you seen some of the Void built jumping puzzles? We just went on one. You washed your hands on getting on that chair, right? Oh yeah, always. Wait, there's a shower right here. Easy. Alright, how do I get upstairs? Right here. Sorry, Zero. God, this is really cool. Oh, you were in a dungeon. No worries. My god, Sarah. Nice fit. That's not the right salute, but you know. I don't know how to do that. Okay, look at the mast jump puzzle. Oh no. Alright. Well, okay. We're off to a great start. Okay. This is harder. This is not designed by the dev team, so like I have to like learn their rules here to an extent. I'll just get Zara to res me up there. Little jank. Yeah. Oh, you know what I just need to do? I just need to do this. Oh, they're using these too. Cool. Jesus, I'm terrified. Hey, yo. That's pretty cool. Fuck. uh... Yo, nice seashell. Maybe Zara will res me. They're a summoner. I don't know if the last bill is live, but I can send you the destination for it. Theme park built in the housing district itself. Alright, let's do it. Is there still a housing limit if you do this? Yes. The housing limit still applies. So I guess last time, whoops, we made it up there and over here, and I failed to jump to this point. And I guess that's the destination there, because there's the treasure. Does that mean there's like a book you can sign? Let us make Eldritch horror houses? I agree. Wait, have ladders always been like, you can jump up them like this? Because that would be fantastic, but like I know in Old Charland there's not. Like there's a ladder in one of the houses that's just in the main district, but like you can't climb it, which is a shame in my opinion. Like I'm like, clearly whoever designed these zones doesn't care about Easter eggs. Why am I an idiot? Why can't I jump onto that? Haha! Wait. Oh, I went the wrong way! I'm an idiot. Let's wander into more nooks and crannies, yeah. Okay, now I have to do actual work. Wait. Did I fuck up? Okay, no. Can I do this or do I need to go up there? Let's go up here just to be safe. Well, no treasure for me. It's fine. Jesus. Gonna go explore my ward again. Hell yeah. Pretty good. This is top tier. I like this. Thank you for sharing this, Shion. Alright, let's see. What else we got? Dynamis. Alright, we'll go to Dynamis. I wonder what... I don't have a red mage, do I? On guard. Stay there? Okay. Or am I reading this old? No, that's it. Okay, cool. Very cool place to G-pose, though, too, to be fair. Like, this is pretty top tier. Like, can't argue with that. Alright, I guess I'll just log out from here and go to Dynamis. I don't know what I'm gonna do for raid tonight. I'm kind of like, I'm really pushing it, but like, I'm also like, I don't care. I'm so tired of... Don't you gotta be on home server to DC travel? I am on mine, but yeah. Thank you for joining, Sarah. Let's see. Visit another data center. Wait. Oh! I'm not on my homeworld. Whoops. Streamer brain. Dynamis. Magellan. Oopsies. Why are mediums so much? Because artificial scarcity? I don't know. Disregard the fact that there are, in fact, 2 Ruries in my list. Oh, you can't see that anyway. Actually put an entry in for a large? Hell yeah. Not expecting anything, but it would be poggers for sure. I hope you get it as well, Sarah. Alright, missed. Ward 2. God, a large in the Shiro would be nice. Oh wait, it's just word 2. Where to? Where to? Is there like a specific house, Shion? Oh wait, I see. Wait, wait. There's a lot going on here. Grove of the Moon. What the? Does every house have this going on here? Is this a case of like one group? Moonlit Spire. Like these are cool. It does make the housing district look sparse though. But like this is fun. This does scream one group. Yeah, it kind of does. Which I don't know if it's worth that. Like I don't understand why you need 2 of them. Like built like the JP thing with the shops was really cool. I didn't get to see it firsthand, but yeah. I don't know who it is or anything about it. Neat concept, I guess. Yeah, I wish there was more to do in neighborhoods too. Like, I enjoy it. But, like, I talked a little bit earlier about how, like, wards end up feeling kind of empty. I don't know. A lot to think about. I really enjoy exploring housing and housing in this game, but yeah. Primarily someone named... I can't even try to pronounce that. Featherium. But a lot of people know them and will donate to their home to them to get them decorated since they do crazy builds. Okay. Cool. Are they all closed? This ward theme park thing only exists because Dynamis is dead housing-wide. You know what? I guess that makes sense because last I looked, there was a lot of open plots on Dynamis, so I guess it's not as big of a deal if nobody wants the houses that you have. Well, okay, larges and mediums might be a different story, but like, yeah. So okay, I guess it's kind of a theme park thing. So that's neat. Not complicated, but neat. Alright, chat. I think I'm gonna call it here. I don't know if raid's happening tonight or not, but I'll figure that out. And if it is, I need to get ready for it. And I need to eat. But thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for stream. Thank you for keeping me company and chilling with me and chatting with me so I don't have to do any real productive work. It's always appreciated. Please check out the socials because they give me the feel-good juices. And come stick along for the raid. We're going to go over to Solu, who's probably hunting some monsters. Grab a raid message, Ramo Dizzy, if you want, or something. Or if Xeris finds something clever to raid with. Been collecting a list of entries for venues with neat concepts just to have them documented and easy to visit. Sadly, a lot have been lost to time. Yeah, like, I never know if Square collaborates some of these, or if, like, or if they just, if it lapses or whatever. If people decide to move on and stop paying their sub. But, like, I do like to document them too. It would be nice to have, like, a site or somewhere to preserve them, but, like, things that might get clobbered too, I don't know, like, how much they should be documented too. Like, I guess, like, me documenting them is not gonna make a difference. But, like, if they were, like, advertised to the whole world, then Square would just be like, okay, this is a list of people to ban. But obviously they're not really clear cut on that, so I just have to hope that when it comes to cool builds, they look the other way. In any case, chat, I will send you on over to Selu, who I really recommend you check out. Selu is a fantastic and very comfy streamer who also plays a lot of 14 as well. Right now they're doing wilds, but on Sundays especially, they like to help out the community with clears for things and do all sorts of stuff. So, like, please check Solo out. Very cool. Even if you don't come along for the raid. But if you are coming, feel free to grab a raid message. Thank you, Zaris, for that. And I will see you all on Discord or offline and see you when I see you. Maybe, probably another daytime stream this week, at least. Thursday or Friday, around the same time, around noon Pacific. I want to get back to doing my normal Monday, Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific evening streams sometime, but, like, at least for this month, they're up in the air. Also, I need to do 7.1 some point this month. And maybe I'll do a replay of Dawn Trail. We'll see. Alright. Later, everybody.